Okay, this is the Dr. Cloud Show. Thank you for tuning in. I think we have time for one more caller, and we're going to go to Lori, who's calling us from that big old state of Alaska up there, where they're getting into some very long days here before too long. Lori, how are you?
Hi, Henry. I'm doing great. It's daylight all the time.
All the time?
Well, not quite yet, but it's still light out late into the night.
Oh my gosh. I'm a golfer, and I can't imagine living in a place where I could play golf until 4 in the morning. Talk about heaven.
It's
Oh,
wonderful.
it's amazing. But then it gets a little chilly there later in the year. So I don't know. Maybe I have to live in two places. So tell me how I can help you. You've only got a couple minutes here.
Oh, yeah, I'm at the end here of your show. I will try to make it quick. I'd like some help for me personally, how to stop attracting a narcissist. You have been instrumental in my life over the last 10, 15 years. I ended a 28-year marriage, and then I lost my parents, and very careful about how I dated. And vulnerable, I suppose I was after my parents died, and met an amazing man. And I thought everything was good and played it safe, and then that didn't go well. And when I date, I end up attracting those that really aren't
What do you
healthy.
mean? Okay,
And,
how does it not go well with an amazing man? And how long did that take?
well, he wanted to be my rescuer, and he helped me move. He seemed, we prayed all the time. He just seemed really wonderful, but he didn't really have his own opinions, his own. He never wanted to speak up. He was kind of passive, and I wasn't used to that.
Okay,
And
stop. So that was not amazing, right?
Repeat that.
I said, that's not amazing. You said you met an amazing man, but then when you start to describe him, yeah, he's helpful, but he doesn't really speak up, doesn't have any opinions, and doesn't. But that's not amazing.
That's true.
So, and it went further, right? And then you found out whatever we're going to hear about. But when your question is, how do I stop attracting narcissists? I guess he flipped and went totally narcissistic on you. Is that what happened?
Well, he got, I guess, kind of contacted by somebody he used to talk to, and then overnight, he no longer wanted to pursue what he was pushing so hard for with me to convince me that he was going to be for me. It just ended like abruptly.
Right. So when you say pushing so hard, you mean, how is he pushing if he never had an opinion? And I'm a little confused. Sounds kind of passive to me, but you said he's pushing.
Yes.
So how did those go together?
He was getting discouraged with me for not wanting to move in with him and buy a house when we had just met. A little discouraged with me for not.
Okay. All right. I got it. Lori.
Yeah.
Am I going to have to move up there to Alaska and follow you around and whisper in your ear on your dates?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You already actually do.
Okay, I want you to listen to yourself. I'm gonna pull my hair out here. I don't have any left after my wife chopped it off last weekend in a good way. Thank you very much. COVID was.
Oh, it looks good. It looks good.
I had a helmet going on after 8 weeks. Look, I want you, if you're going to protect yourself, you called and said, how can I stop attracting narcissists? All right. So I don't know. We're going to attract all sorts of people, right? You can't really stop that part. You can stop your side of the Velcro, right? So you have Velcro. It's got two sides. You take Velcro and try to stick it on a wall where you had to put the other side of it. It's just going to fall off. So what you can do is you can get in your side of this, and you can begin to open your eyes And here's the internal work that needs to go on. I want you to open your eyes to allowing negative information to come up on your screen and have some sort of value. And sometimes our needs will stop that from happening. So if I'm really, really hungry, I come in from a trip and I hadn't eaten all day, and I started in New York, and it was 4 a.m. here, and whatever. I missed all the meals, and I had a 7-hour flight, and I landed LAX, and they've lost my luggage, or we sit, and I'm wandering here at 2 a.m. I'm starving, and everybody's asleep, and I'm going to make a sandwich, and I pull out, and the only piece of cheese we've got for some reason is back in the back of the drawer, and it's so like gross and moldy. I'm hungry.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm hungry.
But I've rejected
whoa,
99 of the 100.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. You're gonna listen to this. So I just I'm gonna kind of ignore that. And a lot of times you can, right? But for whatever reason, I'm so hungry, I'm gonna eat it anyway. All right. Now I saw it, but I wouldn't let it have the weight it should have because I'm so desiring of my relationship with this cheese. Now, you said you needed rescuing at the time. He came in and he gave you a bunch of cheese. It's great. But there was so much mold on that, even from the beginning. He's pressuring you to move in with them. He's not having any opinions of his own. There's a lot of things here. Why don't you let yourself say, I don't like that? And I'm not going to step further into something that I don't like. Now you can talk.
Well, what I was doing was I was used to being in relationships with overt or more assertive people, and he was less of that. And so
that's
I
a good thing. That's great.
A chance. And
you did give it a chance, but you said you went way further. That you got to the place, you went far enough to where you were hurt and disappointed.
Correct.
Okay. We're going to talk again one day. I want you to call me back because we're out of time.
Okay.
But here's what I want you to ask. Here's what I want you to ask yourself. Since I'm not in Alaska following you around on all your dates, going, did you notice the guy doesn't have an opinion? Whispering in your ear, did you notice this is the 4th time he's tried to push you into moving into him with him after you said no? Did you notice that? Since I'm not there to do that, I want that voice to be in your head.
Okay.
Let it have weight. Let it have weight. You will begin to wake up and see narcissism for what it is in its many, many disguises and many, many forms. Sometimes some of the most narcissistic people are helpers because that's how they control people.
I just figured that out.
Yeah. See, we think narcissists are selfish. Absolutely. They're helping out of selfish reasons. A good person, when you say no, they're going to love your no as much as your yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lori, call me back. I want to talk to you about this some more. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate your help.
Okay. Have you read our book, Safe People?
Oh, I've been listening and following every single thing you've done for the last 10 years. You were huge
great.
in my life.
So have you read Safe People?
Yes.
Okay. Go back in there.
I listen to it on Right Now Media every morning.
Oh, cool. Go back in there. Look at the traits of safe and unsafe people. And what you're going to see is you're going to see a bunch of these unsafe traits on there. And then I want you to ask yourself, I saw that in him. why didn't I let it have the weight it should have? And work on that question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for your call.